Good morning, traders. Michael Sabo here with RJO Futures, coming to you here on June 5th, and I talk to you about some energy commentary here. And start off here talking about the July crude oil. Currently this morning, we're trading around about 84.25, up slightly, up about 27 cents here this morning. Kind of a quiet morning, taking out yesterday's high though on the charts. Brent touch firmer here. The complex is firmer here in general. Nat gas up a little bit, around 245.60. RBOB around 267.5, and the heat's around 263.5. Usually my commentary, I like to talk mainly about the crude oil market. Always feel free to give me a call if you want to dive into those other markets, though. Let's talk about the fundamentals going on in the oil market here right now. Obviously, dollar has been on a tear here for the basically for most of the month here so far in June, as well as what we saw here in May, and that has put a lot of pressure on commodities. Crude oil, no stranger to that. Crude's off about 20 bucks off its most recent highs, which was up over $100 a barrel here. We've also seen outside markets been exceptionally weak here. Take a look, obviously, the equities markets that recently went negative here for the year. So that's obviously helped put pressure on the crude oil market. Now, big question is where are we going from here, right? Technically, I think the market is very oversold at this point. Momentum indicators losing a lot of steam here. So I think what we're going to see here right now, crude oil is a very volatile market, but I actually like playing crude here on the upside. You look at the 50% Fibonacci retracement levels in that market, and I think we could see a bounce up to the high 80s, possibly even into the 90s range. I'd watch yesterday's low. Yesterday's low, we came in right around about 81.20. So, for those of you that like to play that oil market here on a short-term basis, always give me a call. We can really fine-tune some of these entry-exit points, go over some of the support and resistance levels, of course. But I think from a bigger play here right now, I'd watch yesterday's low, try to position here to the upside. There's also some great option strategies in that market as well. A lot of volatility in there, so there's different strategies that we can look to play. We're going to have API numbers coming out here later this afternoon. DOE numbers, of course, here tomorrow morning. If you'd like to get put on that distribution list, see what the expectations are for the DOE numbers, as well as what the actual numbers are, give me a call at the trade desk. I can set you up on that here, and you'll get emails every week with those numbers. As always, numbers are really important there to watch. Recently we've been seeing builds in the stockpiles there of oil. So tonight's number and especially tomorrow's DOE number certainly can have a lot of influence of where that market might be heading. Also, if you're interested, for traders that are interested in playing the Brent WTI spread, give me a call and I can clue you in a little bit more on how we can do that. Of course, always remember that past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results. If you'd like to talk to me a little bit more detail, again, my name is Michael Sabo over here at RJO Futures. Call me. The toll-free number on the desk is 1-800-367-7290. Again, that's 1-800-367-7290.